Well, welcome back everyone, welcome back to the channel, back again with some more zombies, Dead Rising 2 guys. Let's get back into it. Just real quick, just want to say how appreciative I am of everyone that's subbing, liking, commenting, really, just in general. I think you guys are amazing. And let's get this guys, let's get back into it. Last time we left off, Dead Rising 2. We managed to learn all the characters, Chuck, things like that. There's weapons and things that you can pick up. Let's get back into it, guys. Let's see what happens. Here we are. We have a broom, just a standard broom. We have some orange juice. We have some boxing gloves and some coffee. Now, orange juice and coffee are slightly different. Orange juice is probably one of the best drinks you can drink.
Single bump in the road.
The Empire. We're all just expendable.
Yes.
Let's go, guys. So next what we want to do is we want to talk to Silver. We want to talk to basically the guard. He's the watchman, the sheriff. Let's go, gang. Well, we need to go into the Royal Flush Plaza, and next we need to look for different types of people and save them. That's basically what we're going to do. We've got 72 hours to clear our name. Now what's happened is there's been a security tape, and we're looking for the reporter, and that is going to be our next quest. To do that, you have to go onto your phone, and you'll have several different messages, and they will tell you a hint in green writing where you can find that, and that will be the place on the map that you need to go. And there's several different weapons. I will let the introduction show you exactly what I'm talking about in this next cutscene. So there you go. You can combine weapons basically. This is one of the core elements that I really love about the Dead Rising games, is that you can combine different weapons to make better weapons, and that will help you in this zombie apocalypse. So I hope you are like Chuck and me, staying safe with your masks and tuxedos, and let's get into this, guys. So first we have the Tenderlizers. They are going to be one of your fundamental abilities, or kind of like different types of things that it can do. Like it has a short range, and it will allow you to kick as well and punch. One of the other things that I'm going to be making is the bow knife and the boxing glove. Now what this is going to do is get off me please. Trying to explain to the viewers, guys. You're ruining it. Get out of my way. Come on. Come on, be reasonable, guys. Right, let's get back into it, guys. So what I was saying was the bowie knives and the boxing gloves. What they do is, yeah, get out of my way. I'm still trying to talk. Come on. Be reasonable, guys. Come on. Clear the way. Get out of my way. Come on. I'm trying to talk here. Come on. Be reasonable. Stay down. Thank you. Stay down. Some of that? Yeah? You like it? You want some more? Hey. I said stay down, please. I don't think they're listening to it, viewers. Let's keep going, guys. So what I was saying was you can pick up any weapon and you can combine it with its counterpart. Now, there's going to be two different things you can combine. Usually the main base of the weapon, which is something like a broom or boxing gloves or things like that. And then you got your other counterpart. It's going to be kind of like the ingredient, like screws, knives, things like that. That is what you're going to do. You don't need the combo cards in this to actually combine weapons. Like a baseball bat and some nails will make a baseball bat with nails. It's pretty simple. Anyway, the weapon I'm trying to make is actually a machete and a broom here. I actually mistake this because I forgot that I was actually trying to make the bowie knife and the boxing gloves, which is one of the best weapons in this particular game anyway. And it's going to be really strong. Now why I'm telling you this is because you get PP, and PP is for experience points, and that goes towards your level. And each time you level up, you get more health points. If you look at the left hand corner, you can see your level, your PP, which is your experience, and your health. It'll say life, and then next to it is how much money you got. Now all these individual things are very important. I mean not knives punching zombies is pretty explanatory, really. Let's go kill some more zombies then. I believe there's a few more things that we can do just before that. So I am just touch and go here. I'm trying to remember some of the combinations because this was one of the first games I played on Xbox or PlayStation, really. And I haven't played it for quite a few years. I mean, I just picked it out of like several different games that I've got, to be honest. And I was trying to remember all the different types of things. So here you go. Here's the baseball bat and the nails, as you can see.
Let's kick some ass.
So let's just keep it going, guys. I found a hammer. This is actually going to be a two combination as well with the fire axe. I actually dropped one of my fire axes, and actually axes and hammers are actually really good to separate because a lot of these weapons are going to break. That is going to be one of the things that you do have to reconsider as well. One of the big things for talking to people is making sure you look at your timer, and the top right hand corner you have your weapon, and it will slowly go to red and then it will break. So you've got to make sure you're not hitting zombies at that point because it will break and then they will grab you and they'll be like, ah, I'm gonna eat you, sort of thing. Like so, they'll do something like that, and you need to use an analog stick to get them off and things like that. And you know we don't want that in this apocalypse. We need to stay safe. So what we got to do is help others. So we'll have different quests, and along the locations and things like that, you can find different things, and you're going to be finding different weapons like bows and things like that, explosives, all this cool sort of stuff. And what we're going to be doing is going through a few different things. We can change our appearances and things like that, and also as the game gradually goes on, you'll see that we can pick up quite a few different things. We can make some money, and we can carry on with simple different kinds of enemies. Now the next thing that I do want to go over in the next couple of episodes is there's going to be some enemies called Psychos, and what Psychos do is when you beat them, they give you lots of experience and a special weapon, or similar to a boss battle. A boss battle will give you their unique weapon. Like there is a katana sword, and some of these weapons, they don't combine like all the other weapons. They're usually weapons that you can find just around the shopping mall, things like that. Like there's ways to buy things from shops, like the thrift shoppers that go around. There'll be enemies, but some of them will actually sell you things like Zombrex, which is really important. That's another thing I want to go over. The Zombrex is actually really important for this game because Katie, your daughter, the main character Chuck, who you're playing as, he has to basically save his daughter because she was bitten recently, and the only way to save her is the cure, which is Zombrex, supposedly. We don't really know until we get the end of the game, really, till you touch and go on all these types of things. And as you can see, I'm looking at my different types of tasks that you can see, and I'm looking at them, and basically by pressing the X on the controller you can choose a different quest, and that will determine where you need to go, and the arrow will change to that one. Now you have your main quest, which will say case files 1, 2, like it says on the top there, and then you'll have your different ones as you go along. You can pick several different quests there, guys. Get off of me, please. Here we go. Right, what we need to do now, as you can see, we need to pick up a few weapons and things like that. You can pick up things like drinks like that, like I said at the beginning of this episode, is you can pick up different types of drinks, like orange juice is really good, coffee's really... Get off! You want some more? Here you go. Damn! There you go. Some of that, yeah. See my skills, yeah! Right, so next what I want to talk to you about is the different types of things you can pick up. Like, you can throw weapons and things like that. That's actually really good because you can pick up a weapon, throw it at a group of enemies, and then you can just run off. And you can get what you want really relatively easy. Things like that will help you in this game really well. Some of these things you don't pick up in games, like, you just generally, like, you just play it and you just enjoy yourself a little bit. Moving on swiftly, ignore the car, that is very expensive. You basically need to key off one of the antagonists who sell stuff. So let's look around. There's some pretty cool stuff, as you can see.
This way.
Let's just carry on, folks. What we need to do now is we need to show you some areas where we can get some items, such as drinks, things like that. We can find coffee here, and we can find orange juice and milk and things like that. Moving on shortly. I said moving on, Chuck. What are you doing? Let's go. Right, so here we are, the different areas. As I was talking earlier, there's different things that you can do. Now, one of the tough things about taking different types of people, yeah, get out of my way, through doors like this is that you can't take the person with you unless they're right near the door. So you can be in grabbing distance for the zombies. And no one wants that in an apocalypse, do they? Anyway, let's carry on. Now we are outside of the shopping mall. Now this area, excuse me, rude, rude, get out of my way, rude. How dare you? Come over here and say that. I can hear you muttering under your breath. Yeah. You want some of this? I have a baseball bat with nails. Yeah, I said it. Let's go. Anyway, so another thing I want to talk about is when you're outside or in larger areas, they will disperse. There'll be less zombies, but don't go too close to them. Doing things like jumping, rolling, which will be an ability as you level up, will cause these things to be less trouble. Now next I want to talk about the fact that you can use one of the other controls like green triangle to talk to the other members that you need to find. Like you can see part of this task is to find the lady's husband called Chad. And what we want to do here is we need to talk to them. Make sure we talk to them and tell them about the safe house. And once we've done this, he should become a member. And it will come up and it will say, I am now a member of your group. So you have to keep talking. Please get out my way. I'm trying to talk, guys. So rude. So rude. Get out my shot. Oh, God. There really are too many zombies right now. Thank you. What I was trying to say was we need to keep talking to the character until he decides to come in. There we go. Chad has joined. And we can now carry on to the next bit. But that's all I got time for, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode just as much as I have making it. And I'll see you in the next one. Chuck out.